Socially anxious solo traveller, number 5, Phnom Penh. It is bittersweet how much travelling can ease your mind. Bitter in that you almost feel guilty. Knowing people that would benefit from travelling, knowing that stepping on a new piece of concrete unriddled with trauma can save lives. I've been waiting to be overwhelmed, but I feel like that day will not come. The "where am I" goes unasked. Perhaps when you make such tremendous progress with your mental health, what was once a big victory now becomes your day-to-day. You get numbed to achievement. Your awareness of this fact, however, is good enough. It gives you the occasional dose of self-compassion to remind yourself of your journey. My favourite travel writer is Rolf Potts. He and comedian Ari Shaffir are the reason I went travelling last year, and are very much the reason I am typing these words in Cambodia. One thing Rolf likes to do when he enters a new city or country is walk until your day becomes interesting, or walk until you get lost. Both of these tactics are very difficult in Phnom Penh. When you first see the frenzy in the roads, you wonder how the fuck people survive. There are times when I approach a road, well I say approach, but I am almost always already on a road as pavements are rare here, and I see consistent oncoming traffic coupled with zero traffic lights, and you laugh to yourself, man, I am trapped. But you watch the tuk-tuks and the cars miraculously make a turn that would most likely not be allowed in the Western world, and you watch everything slow down. No anger, no aggression. Here, they beep their horns to say hi and to announce their presence. It is beautiful to see how unnecessary rules can be. In Scotland, with my heightened shoulders and my stressful cycles, I'd be going off my nut. The people here are friendly, and they stare at me a lot. I don't mind it. I must seem like an animal they haven't seen before. I now realise it is mostly the beard that surely launches their curiosity. They are used to seeing token white cunts kicking about, but maybe not hairy ones. Asians aren't hairy. They stare and I stare back. I bow my head and they return the favour. I view the bow differently now. In Scotland, I would find it weird when Asian customers would bow to me when they say hello or to say thank you. What are you bowing for? All I was doing was scanning through your full trolley of flour, I would think. Now, I really enjoy the respect of the bow. Furthermore, they smile a lot when I bow to them. I like to think they enjoy it because they see I am making an effort. I am struggling to make connections, however. You see, in Europe, I had the privilege of knowing that if I went out for a drink, I'd end up talking to a Croatian or a German, and their English would be so good that I could converse and learn. Here, not so much. I don't want to talk to fellow white cunts, but thus far, until I learn Khmer, those deep conversations I seek will only come from the white cunts. Stature is a big thing here. It is the rich and the rest. Luxury is a badge of honour. Big fuck off cars being unnecessarily ushered into a parking space. They come and open your door. Borderline fast food restaurants have valets. The fuck? Old fat ugly white cunts laughing shame as they walk by with their young Khmer wives. I look at them to see if they will acknowledge me. I know what you're doing, pal, I think. But they don't even look. They don't give a shit. They are rich and they're here to fuck. They have rigged the system. Look, I'm a perv just like every other man, but at least I do the right thing. I feel the shame that is correct. My suspicion is, even with empty balls, those old fat ugly white cunts keep their smile. Admittedly, I have also rigged the system. Sales assistant in Lidl struggling to pay the rent with a useless degree in literature and philosophy, now living as one of the elites. I think it's very easy to get used to a lush lifestyle, and when it is so familiar to you, you don't appreciate it. My flat gets cleaned, I think like 2 times a week. If you know me, you'll know I'm a one bowl sort of guy. I love saying it, I love telling people about it. See, it's such a childish thing to force yourself to only use one bowl for every meal, so that you don't let dishes pile up. But I fucking love it. Yet, here, I realise that not only do they clean my flat, they do my fucking dishes. Absolutely unbelievable. And here I am, already accumulating a pile of dirty dishes, already changing, already taking shit for granted. Don't be the rich cunt, Blair. I'll end on this. They don't have pints here. Just bottles poured into a glass. Cheap, but not satisfying. I did find myself a litre of monkey shoulder though for pretty cheap. Cheers. This is not travelling. In the cafe I am in, the Wi-Fi password is "sorry, no Wi-Fi." I laughed. A classic. I wonder who was the last person to laugh at that. Is it that most new customers laugh at it, or am I becoming my dad? For a man my age, I think I fixate on what is cool too much. It isn't about being popular or anything. It's mostly surrounding what I deem to be cool. Funny t-shirts, cool. People falling over, pretty cool. Losing your wallet, travelling is cool. Well, my dickhead pretentious opinion, long-term travel is cool. What the fuck are you doing living in... Did you hear about... They moved to... Being in Cambodia is cool on paper. When I look back in my life, I'll be able to say I lived in Cambodia for a certain amount of time. But what is life like here as an expat? Well, it is shamefully luxurious. A life of being treated as royalty. It is not cool, and this is not travelling, but I like it. There's a lack of bitterness in Phnom Penh. Why do Khmer people not hate me? Why are they so different to us or me? In Glasgow, the more esteemed and rich appearing you were, the worse customer service I would give, because fuck you. They are poorer here, of course, and it makes business sense for them to treat me well, but people in the street with no agenda treat me so kindly. Sidebar, they serve coffee with a glass of water here too, just like in Zagreb, just like most places in Europe. Why does the UK not do that? Or does it? I travelled to Kep last weekend as there was a public holiday here, Phnom Penh. It was great and felt more wild, more like travelling. The room we had was shit. 3 months ago it would have been perfect, but now I've tasted luxury. From my experience, you go to a hotel and your room is better than your home. It is never homely, don't get me wrong, but it is better. More amenities, newer devices, cleaner, fancier. My apartment was better. That is the new phenomenon for me. The place was cheap, so I guess I was wrong for expecting more than it was. Still, my reaction was laughter. It is still funny to me to be in a shit place. God, I hope I keep that characteristic. As I predicted in my last socially anxious solo traveller entry, I can feel myself taking shit for granted. Cling on to perspective, Blair, please. There's a big influencer culture here. Maybe the wave will hit Scotland soon. I've been thinking about how Scottish people, or more specifically Glaswegians, would react to influencers. We would fucking hate it. Would be truly disgusted. I fight that instinct here. I guess my problem with it is similar to what I've written about before, in Muscle Fit and in Dishevelled with a Purpose. I just can't imagine staring into a camera and talking to my audience and not feeling shame. But why? Why feel ashamed? And if these people don't feel this way, why do I begrudge them? I want others to feel the shame I would likely feel if I acted like them? That is bitter nonsense. It's tricky. Confidence is healthy, shame is healthy, and insecurity is healthy. I guess it is a delicate balance between those three. Ultimately to me, I just want authenticity. Cheers.